Oh, hey, I didn't see it come in there. Welcome back to another video. Well, where do I start? Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. Congratulations, America. Donald Trump is back as president. Unbelievable. That was pretty exciting. Watching the coverage last night. I mostly watched Steven Crowder. Can't watch the mainstream coverage on it. They're really slow and they're slow at calling states and it's really boring. And yeah, you can watch the meltdowns or whatever that they're having, but I want to watch something a little bit more entertaining. So I was mostly watching Steven Crowder's coverage. And yeah, it was a good night. I think I went to bed around, I don't know, it was before 2 a.m. I didn't stay up through the whole thing. I think once Pennsylvania was called, that was it. I shut off the television at that point. I didn't get the results of Michigan, I think. I'm pretty sure Nevada and Arizona are still tallying them up. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Donald Trump won in a landslide. And I'll get to how this all led up and my perspective on it. People asked me on my last live stream who I thought was going to win. And I wasn't 100% confident anything can happen, but my prediction was that Donald Trump was going to win by a significant margin, and I truly believed that he was going to win all of the swing states, all the battleground states. And if you don't know what those are, they're the states that sort of flip-flop. You know, one year they'll go Republican, one year they'll go Democrat. They're not consistent. They sort of just go whoever they think is fit. They're not dedicated to a certain party. So, for example, New York State, that'll always be a communist shithole. They'll always vote Democrat no matter what. Where a state like Alabama, you know, always goes red every year. They always vote Republican. They're not even worth paying attention to. those are your red and blue states examples. But a swing state is someone like Georgia, perhaps. It is stuck there in sort of this. It is in the South, and they do generally vote red. But last election, Kamala or Biden won that state. Pennsylvania, swing. Michigan's a swing. Ohio used to be a swing state, but now I think it's generally red now. Florida used to be a swing state. Now it's a red state. A better example of a Republican state would be Texas. Texas is always red. So anyways, I predicted that the swing states would be all on Trump's side. Obviously, Georgia will get it. We'll see about Nevada and Arizona. I'm pretty sure that they will actually come out for Trump, but it doesn't matter. The only two that I was a little bit worried about was Michigan and Pennsylvania. I predicted Wisconsin. I thought there's no way. Like Trump got robbed from Wisconsin on the last election. And I don't see them going for Kamala this time around. That was just a hunch. And the reason why I figured that all the swing states were going to go on Trump is just the state of the country. Just the state of what everything is in. Like, what were the two things that America were focused on the most when going to the polls? Illegal immigration and inflation, particularly the cost of groceries. These are two things that the Biden administration have completely failed on. In fact, they've been bringing in illegal immigration, and the mass inflation all went under Joe Biden, under the Biden administration. So these are things that they have not fixed. It continues to get worse. And those are the two main concerns. You could say abortion rights, but give me a fucking break. No, you could. I don't even think that's the third thing that Americans are worried about. I think perhaps maybe the wars that are going on are a concern. World War III is a concern for American citizens. Should be a concern for everybody. But those are the main things, and they are a big deal right now. And Kamala Harris had no answer for any of it. She is a laughing hyena, just crazy woman, and she always tries to avoid the question, and her interviews were terrible. Even CNN were burying her. Even they were not satisfied with her answers and her reactions to things. It's just, it looked really bad for her. So I'm looking at this like, how are these battleground states even considering Kamala? How can they even consider her? I don't think the dumb vote's going to overcome. The one that I thought was hoping that Trump would win was Virginia. Sorry, I'm not exactly sure if that's a swing state or not. I think they're generally blue. I'm not an expert when it comes to this. But Trump got pretty close. And for the states that Kamala should have won by a landslide, they were tight as well. Illinois was really fucking tight, considering, their reputation. New York, even those margins got slimmer. So even though it was an obvious win for the Democrats for these states, the margins were very satisfying. And Trump won by a huge margin in Florida. Like, yes, he was going to win that state, but he destroyed it in Florida. And you got to think all the different types of people that live in Florida. And Trump won huge there. Yeah, I just didn't see the swing states going for Kamala. I mean, these are the two main things that people care about. And they can't be this stupid. They can't be satisfied with what the Biden administration did throughout those 4 years. They just made things worse. And I've seen polls and stuff with Americans generally happy with how things are going, and the numbers are staggering. People are not happy by the way things are going. Biden only got in there because of COVID-19. People didn't know what to do. They wanted to change. They weren't happy by the way COVID was going. Everyone thought Biden would be the ticket to hopefully get this thing out of here. Because that's where Trump messed up. But that seems like a distant past now. People have forgotten about that. So people are ready to move on and focus on what's ahead of us. So with all those things tallied up, I'm thinking, is Wisconsin really this stupid to just want to continue things the way they're going? How are any of these states going to? It just didn't make sense. So, but it did make sense once the election ended, and it made complete sense to me. I think it made sense to a lot of people. So leading up to this, I don't know how far back you want to go, but let's go back to the very first debates, obviously, where Biden was completely humiliated and had to show the world, without editing, without mainstream media manipulation, show the world that he's not mentally fit to be president. So they had to scramble and, of course, go with Kamala Harris, the vice president, who was a DEI hire. She's a laughingstock, an embarrassment. You guys already know we're sick of her. I don't have to go into detail what she's like. She's a laughing lunatic. She's again, how do the battleground states go with this? How? She's a complete buffoon. And so they have no choice but to go with her. And then what I think was a key moments leading up to this was actually the vice president debate. Oh yes, Kamala Harris announces Tim Walz as vice president. Oh Jesus. Can you get any more insane and any more far left? From Minnesota. Tampon Tim, the guy that's known for putting tampons in little boys' washrooms. That's fucked. That's seriously fucked in the head. And that's scary to think that this guy wants to be vice president. Oh no. Tim Walz. And then I'm seeing this guy go on stage, and the way I've never seen this guy ever on television before. And this guy is going on stage, and he's got all these female mannerisms. He looks like Slotham, like he's flapping his wrists around, he's acting real feminine, and the way he talks and everything, he's like just really feminine, right? Like no masculinity. And he's like waving like this. He's just acting really girly. Like consistently girly. I'm like, these guys, this is a joke. This is a circus right here. Like, there's no way. I know there's the dumb vote. I know back when Hillary was running, there was a lot of fucking stupid fucking people, but Americans are fed up. We're paying like all this money just for eggs and bread and stuff. Like, this is the main concern, and we're seeing this circus going on with Tampon Tim and the crazy laughing hyena, the camel face, the cackling camel face crazy woman up there. Clown world, right? Like complete fucking clown world. And yeah, Trump's pick for vice, I don't know, some criticized it, thought that was a dull pick, but this guy killed it in the vice presidential debate. He completely mopped the floor with Tampon Tim, and I don't think that should be overlooked. I think Trump did make the right choice for vice president. Clearly he did. So yeah, in your face Democrats for thinking that was a bad pick, because he made an embarrassment out of your fucking weirdo that represented your party. And so yes, you can't forget about Trump getting shot and everything. We already know about that. The image that'll last forever with him bloodied with his fist up in the air and stuff. That'll go down in the history books. But I think another person that Donald Trump really owes this presidentially to was Elon Musk. I mean, Elon Musk purchasing Twitter and allowing that to be a free speech platform, I think, really changed the game. I do. I really think that's important. Thank you, Elon Musk. He's been a killer ever since he's fucking owned X. Now, obviously, it has its flaws with the bots and everything, but just allowing free speech on that might not have won without Elon Musk endorsing him and reminding people that this could be the last election. If the Democrats win, they will legalize all these people, and my God, could never win a battleground state again. Who knows what the outcome would have been there, but again, Elon Musk reminding us how important it was for Donald Trump to win was huge. And then leading up to it, Donald Trump making these appearances was great. I mean, comedy always wins. Donald Trump showing up, I think, in Pennsylvania to a Steelers game. Showing up to the Steelers game, brilliant. That was great. The McDonald's thing that could have been it. People said right there, the McDonald's won him the election. Fair enough. Fair enough. The McDonald's thing was absolutely hilarious. I think I'm going to go out of my way to eat at McDonald's a little bit here and there now, because props to them. I think McDonald's has a huge part in this. That was great. The garbage truck thing, that was the last final blow to him winning. The garbage truck thing was great. I mean, Donald Trump completely owned Joe Biden throughout the whole thing. It was great. Sweet revenge. Coming out in the garbage truck was fucking brilliant. How could you not vote for this guy? He's hilarious. And there was just no way the battleground states were going to let us down. I just didn't see it happening. And I was like, Wisconsin was a thing we were talking about. Like, I think Trump's got that one. I do. I don't. That was robbed of him in the last election. But this year, people were more motivated to go vote. They wanted to put an end to this. And again, those two deciding factors. And I mean, you could argue, even without these publicity stunts, Trump still would have won on a landslide. Just going back to the economy and illegal immigration, I think, were just the two bangers. And the publicity stunts still may not have mattered in the end, possibly. But everything all combined was great. Oh, and Dana White was another important role. He had a great short little speech last night. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Shout out to Hulk Hogan. He crushed it with the best promo of all time. And then all you saw on the other side, on the Democrat side, was just bitterness and just nutty, crazy, nonsensical behavior. And a lot of these people that endorsed the Democrats kept saying female rights, female bodies rights and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Trump never said he was going to ban it on a federal level. He would leave it up to the states. So shut the fuck up, California. Shut the fuck up, New York. You're going to remain the communist hellholes that you live in. Shut up. What do you care? You're not... They're stupid. They just don't understand basic things about what the fuck they're voting on. Like, here am I'm a dumb Canadian, and I know more than these idiots in these blue states. Like, what is wrong with you? It's just crazy. So luckily there wasn't enough just complete retards to buy into the nonsense. Yeah, you didn't see Kamala Harris do anything funny or witty or charming or anything. She's just a... Oh, and just cringe. Another thing was just the cringe of these Democrats. My God. Kamala Harris going around and having like a new accent everywhere she goes. She tries to appeal to the blacks and she's like trying to talk all black like she's Dean TV or something. Just a complete loser, a complete weirdo. Just pretending to be black and then saying they not like us and stuff, quoting Kendrick Lamar and just being super cringe like, oh my God, you're not black. Stop, you look stupid. Oh, so that lost the black vote because black people like authenticity. They don't like it when people try to act black. Okay? They think that's cringe, so stop. Like, so she was screwed there. Latino vote, forget it. Like, you're too cringe, sorry. And she's going around down south pretending she's got a southern accent, and it was so blatantly obvious that she's a phony. It's so blatantly obvious that she's fake as fuck. People don't like fake people. People that cry, oh, you're racist, you're racist. Shut up. Grow a pair of balls and stop being a bitch. Like, nobody likes that kind of person, you know? Like, these SJWs, it's running out of style. We're going to look back in history, like during the 2010s up until 2020 and a little bit beyond, of how crazy people were in those days, how easily offended or just... I hope we do completely look back at these times and thinking, fuck, the world went insane for a good 15 years. Just out of their fucking minds. Yeah, this election made total sense to me. The way that I projected it played out pretty much how I thought. I mean, but again, the only reason why I wasn't confident in it because I figured they were going to steal it again. They stole it last time. Are they going to steal it with the mail-in votes again? There wasn't as many mail-in votes this time for them to steal. So without COVID, they had no chance. And that's how they stole the last election. They couldn't have COVID to hide behind and rig things this time around. So that's that. People are fed up. And lo and behold, it was terrible under the Biden administration, to no one's surprise. And keep these lunatics out. Look what 4 years did. There's 2 fucking wars going on. The economy's in the shitter. Fucking illegals are running around everywhere. It's just, in 4 years, look how much damage they did. And thank God Trump won the House, the Senate, because then maybe he could actually get stuff done and fix as much as he can in his 4 years. My God, yeah, you think about it. In just 4 years, look how much damage those demons have done. And now Trump's got to clean up this mess. Unfucking believable. So yeah, Americans not stupid, as I predicted, and fed up with this crap. Fed up with this shit. Don't fucking blame them. Good job, America. Looks like you have someone that can hopefully make some improvements. Or here in Canada, we have no hope. We have no hope. I've never voted a day in my life because there's never been anyone even close to Donald Trump here in this country. So forget it, right? We're completely lost. But good for you. At least it's good to see a lot of those gaps in New York and Illinois closing. Even in California, even California was doing pretty good until Los Angeles came in. But That just goes to show that Republicans can gain a lot of ground if they keep this up. Anyways, that's all I got to say. I think I've covered everything leading up to this. Yeah, feel free to put what you think won Trump the election. Is there anything that I missed? Any key things that I missed that you thought was I don't know, an event or a certain person that may have influenced this landslide win? But I think I got everything. I think I got everything covered. It's a good day to celebrate. I don't know if I'll be live streaming. Probably maybe tomorrow or Friday. But anyways, that's all I got. I hope you guys had an amico day. I hope you guys had an amico night last night. And hopefully America can continue to have 4 amico years. That's right. I'm stoned. I'm out of here. Congratulations, Trump. Come out to my live streams and we can talk more about this. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace.